Good afternoon, adjudicators. Good afternoon, debaters and mentors. In front of us, we have Mr. Benny, Mrs. Walde, and Mrs. Vera as adjudicators, and Mr. Elias and Miss Florida as timekeepers, and I am Adventa as the moderator. The motion today is normal study will increase students' learning motivation. In team as the affirmative team, we have SMAS NANGARORO. And in team as the opposite team, we have SMKN 1 AESESA. Before we start, each team have to introduce their team members.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the chances given to us. SETIAWAN? Yes, SETIAWAN. SETIAWAN can. First of all, I would like to introduce our team. I am Teddy Sylvester Asa, acting as the first speakers.
I am Chandra Teranga, acting as the second speaker.
And I am Elizabeth Baye, acting as the third speaker.
We will tell the issues about normal study will increase students' learning motivation. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait.
oh, sorry.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all of my dear friends. Thank you for the time given to us. We from SMKN 1 AESESA. I'm the first speaker. My name is Gregoria Stefania Kuesiga, and beside me, I'm the second speaker. My name is Maria Amina Moy. Next to me, I'm the third speaker. My name is Maria Crescenti Junia Lomba. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's start our debates. For the first speaker from affirmative team, please deliver your speech.
thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will talk about normal study, motivation, and some advantage of normal study itself. First, normal learning is an instructional method where course and learning material are taught to a group of students. This allows for a live interaction between a learner and instructor. It is the most traditional type of learning instruction. Learners benefit from a greater level of interaction with their fellow students as well. In normal learning, students are held accountable for their progress at class-specific day and time. Normal learning ensures a better understanding and recollection of lesson content and give class a chance to bond with one another. Second, motivation. Motivation is a condition that activates behavior and toward a goal. There are two kinds of motivation. First, intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is a mean the individuals singly are learning from within. And extrinsic motivation, there are motivation come outside from ourselves. It can come from the teachers, the people around us, the parents, and our friends. Well, ladies and gentlemen and adjudicators, normal study means students need to go to school in a classroom and attend a class face-to-face with the teachers. We really support this motion because there are some factors in increasing students' learning motivation, such as, first, the students can learn directly from the teachers. Normal study is really hoped by parents because it can help them to guide and teach their children directly. This means the students go to school every day.
Your information?
Yes, sure, please.
Were you variable?
As I said before that, my variable is, now we will talk about normal study, motivation, and some advantage of online learning, of normal learning itself.
Can you explain the variable?
Do you don't hear what I explained before? I was explaining once before what is the motivation, what is the learning, what is the normal learning, what is the kind of motivation. Okay, I will explain what you want to explain. First, on the learning itself. Normal learning itself. Normal learning is instructional methods where course content and learning material are taught in the person to a group of students. This allows for a live interaction between a learner and instructor. It is the most traditional type of learning interaction. Learners benefit from a greater level of interaction with their fellow students as well. In normal learning, students are held accountable for their progress at the class-specific meeting date and time. Normal learning ensures a better understanding and recollection of lesson content and give a class member a chance to bond with one another. The second is motivation. Motivation is conditional that active behavior and toward a goal. The kind of motivation there are two. First, intrinsic motivation. This is the means is individual stimuli are coming from within. Ladies and gentlemen, before that, let me go on my argument. First, I repeat that. First, the students can learn directly from the teachers. Normal study is really hard for parents. Yes. No, you can because at first. Normal study, let me go on my argument, please. Normal study is really hoped by parents because it can help them to guide and teach their children directly. This means the students go to school every day, appropriate with the learning schedule. All students can learn all subjects with their teachers at school. Here, all students have a time to learn directly from teachers about learning material. The students can hear directly teachers' explanation and understand what is explained by the teachers in the class. Moreover,
well, thank you for the first speaker of the affirmative team. Next, I will call the first speaker of opposite team. Please deliver your speech.
In our opinion, I do not agree because, first, when studying at school, there are many friends who make us not focus on listening to the teacher because they prefer to chat with friends so that when test or exam, students cannot do it, which can cause their mark to decrease. Second, many students also easily get bored or sleepy because the learning is too monotonous, such as students who only sit from the beginning of the lesson to finish so that students cannot concentrate in learning. Third, sometimes too, the phone teacher enter class only give assignment, but not explain about material so that students not understand about study. Fourth, normal learning probability cause students contaminated COVID-19 virus because if students meet friends, they will forget about healthy protocol and quiet impression very large. Besides, function supervision not fixed do 100%. Example, school not prepare place and lost, and students not keep distance with friends. Fifth, normal learning thus do not necessarily improve students' achievements because it depends on students' motivation in learning. If students are not willing to learn, even though the frequency of continuous meetings does not affect students' intelligence. Six, parents worry with their children, fear their children contaminated COVID-19 virus, so their children cannot go to school to get guiding direct from department teacher. Thank you.
Introduction. I want to reply your statement for your first statement about the students use a handphone or WhatsApp or learning application to just chat with their friend. Can you repeat that? Your first statement.
To chat with friends is the meaning. If teacher explain about material, many students to play and chat with their friends. And sleep if they're lazy to.
Okay, thank you for the first speaker of oppositive. To the second speaker of affirmative team, please deliver your speech.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the change is given. Now I will tell some arguments that relate to our motion. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that the teacher's role cannot be changed by technology tools in giving motivation, guidance, and advice. It means the teachers have most important role to improve student learning outcomes and shape student character. Ladies and gentlemen, although with the development of the technology that extends the role of teachers as educators not only teaching but also guiding, directing and training to assess and evaluate the learning process of their students. So that later they become superior humans who are successful in their lives. So I emphasize that the role of teachers cannot be replaced by technology. The next, ladies and gentlemen, prompts collaborative learning. Basically, classroom environment is essential to prompt and stimulate collaborative learning. Collaborative learning increases students' self-awareness about how other students learn and enables them to learn more easily and effectively. Transferring from the learners inside and beyond classroom. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know that collaborative is a learning method that uses social interaction as a manner of building knowledge. For example, learning activities should relate to the ability of their student. The next, enhance critical thinking skills. Teaching in the classroom gives students the opportunity to engage in live discussion in which they are forced to use their critical thinking skills to formulate opinions or arguments. The next, ladies and gentlemen, improve social skills. Inside the classroom, students experience social interaction with the peers and establish rapport with the teachers. Helping children develop socially is an important aspect within the realm of their academic education. So, with social skill, students will be trying to play more active role in teaching and learning process because interaction between students make them more open to discuss the learning materials. The next, builds organizational skills. Classroom teaching teaches students how to develop organizational skills, beginning with the basic, such as arriving to school on time. In the live classroom, students are held accountable for basic being prepared to the school's work, which include having done their homework and there before, turning it in a segment by their due date and being prepared for in-class discussion. In effect, students learn how to organize their work and learning time, prioritize their excitement, and their homework done. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think those points can increase student learning motivation. Thank you.
Normal learning probably cause students contaminate COVID-19 virus because if students meet friends, they will forget about healthy protocol and quit infrared very large. Besides, function supervision not fixed to 100%. Example, school not proper